So Tommy, it seems like there are all sorts of glues and adhesives out there today, and you seem like you use just about every single one of them on the job site. Maybe you can give us a walkthrough.
Well, I use a lot of glues because I like my projects to be strong and I like them to last long. Now here's a glue right here I use a lot of. This is actually a polyurethane glue, and it's great for gluing up different materials like wood and ceramic. Anything like that is similar, or you can even glue wood to wood with it.
Okay.
But you got to remember that this is moisture activated, so
Right.
you mist the water on there lightly. And then you also have to remember that this will expand up to 2 to 3 times its size, so you don't want to use too much.
Yeah.
And it's very important, like for example, if this was on a floor and I was replacing this, I would put a heavy weight on it. But it's not, obviously, so we would just clamp it.
Yeah, you want to do that because that expansion could actually push that material away.
Right. Now here's a bowl that was cracked, and you can see the glue wasn't wiped off when it dried, so it bubbled up.
All right.
So now you can sand that off now, and it's a nice little filler, but you want to make sure that if the glue bubbles up, just take a dry rag and wipe it off.
Okay, so we've got this. This is good for indoor or outdoors, obviously, waterproof.
Waterproof, yeah.
Gotcha, all right. Now, I mean, we do a lot of projects with wood, so some good old-fashioned wood glue. We're grabbing this stuff all of the time.
All the time. We use it on the job sites when gluing up moldings, making cabinets, gluing wood together like this right here. If we want to make a wide board out of narrow boards, or even a round tabletop like this, and you can see the glue joints are nice and tight.
So in this case, we're talking just wood to wood, and this is easy to clean up, just a damp rag, because the water just take that right off.
And wipe it right off when it's wet, and then sand it when it's dry, and you've got a beautiful top.
And that joint is not going anywhere.
Yeah, and once you glue the joint right, no matter what kind of glue you're using, that glue joint is usually stronger than the material itself you're gluing.
So construction adhesive, in a tube, you go through this stuff like I go through coffee.
I use a ton of it. It's good stuff. What I like about that is, you know, today everybody's energy conscious. They want to know how to tighten up their house, and they have a crawl space or a foundation. They want to insulate it. A lot of the adhesive today will actually, when you apply it to foam, it'll actually eat the foam. Well, this stuff won't eat the foam. You apply it on here, you stick it to the foundation, it's stuck in like 30 seconds.
So foam to concrete outside, that tells me that we can do dissimilar materials with this, that this is also weatherproof. We can put it outside, inside, no problem.
Right. What I like about this is I glue down my subfloors. I glue the subfloor to the subfloor itself, and eliminates any squeaks. And this stuff really works great because, you know, when you're on a job site, it could rain or you could get snow and ice. This stuff bonds when the wood's wet.
So it's interesting that you often use this when you're also nailing things. That subfloor you're talking about, you're going to nail that down. Decking, you'll nail that down as well, but you'll glue it too.
Absolutely, because I want the two pieces of material to be together, united. You make it one, it becomes stronger.
All right.
So if you're doing a block wall, a lot of people do this on the weekend, you glue the top row together, it's not going to fall off.
Great. So lots of different materials that we can do with this one. Hey, did you bust my coffee cup here?
I did, and I think you dropped it the other day when you came in. You didn't even know it.
All right. Well, fortunately, because of things like super glue, we can do a real quick fix on that. That'll set up in no time. But you're actually using this on the job site.
I use it on the job site. I always carry a little one in my apron all the time because this is really handy. You know, I make a lot of templates to guide my tools with. And this is a fast way to attach a piece of wood to something. I can put a couple of dots on it. It holds it nice and firm. I can run my tool on it, and I can hit it with my hammer and snap it off, and I've got a clamp that's indispensable.
Which is just actually going to set up like that.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Okay.
All right, so now let's say you have something that you want to glue, but it may have a gap to it. And this is something that's really going to set up fast. This is an epoxy.
Okay.
It's actually 2 parts. There's a mixing tray right here. You ooze out what you want to use. And equal parts come out automatically when you squeeze it. And I just take this little popsicle stick and mix them together. Make sure I get it mixed good. Now I'm just going to take some right over and put it right on top of this. You apply it on like that all the way around. And like I said, it sets up real fast. You just lay the 2 pieces together.
And you know, as you're saying, this is what's nice about this is it's going to fill all of those gaps right there. A little more beef to that material.
Exactly, and that's not going anywhere.
All right, sounds pretty good. Good information, Tommy. Thank you as always.
My pleasure.